there's only two of us left. I had twin brothers and sister. One died in the spring and the other one died in the fall. They were 82 years old.
Wow.
My older sister was 97 when she passed away. So I beat them all. When the kid comes over, you know, I tell them, the little one, that I was born in Canada, way up north, where Santa Claus lived. And I knew Santa Claus very well. As a matter of fact, I used to go and feed his reindeer, you know. And the little one, I mean, takes that, oh boy, they enjoy that. And I tell them that Santa Claus asked me to make a copy of his castle where he lives and put it on my lawn. And I have it, I have a castle over there. And then the kids, you know, eat that up. And then I tell them that Santa Claus sends me a bag of mice every year so as to give the kids that come and see my decoration. And this way they'll have a little something to play with until he comes Christmas. And the little one eats that up, you know. You'll have to learn how to make it jump too. You'll have to learn how to make it jump.
Yeah. Why do you like Christmas so much? Why do you do this every year for Christmas?
Well, it's so good for the kids. I mean, the kids seem to enjoy it so much, the little ones. And, I like to keep busy because I work at least 2 or 3 hours a day, wood carving or styrofoam carving. Right now I'm making a big flower, the Christmas flower, about 6 feet tall, and it's going to go on the house on the side there. There's nothing there. So, did you ever see the freezing machine that I work to make all these things?
Yeah, you showed us last
downstairs.
year. It was incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, if it wasn't for that machine, I couldn't carve with a knife.
Yeah.
All these things here. What takes me about 2 hours to make with the freezing machine would take me 6-7 hours with a knife.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't use hardwood because, I mean, hardwood is almost impossible to cut with just a knife. So, and I don't like the softwood that they use because, I mean, it's just, hardwood has a grain.
Yeah.
And it shows nicely, while the softwood is just a plain thing. And I don't like that. I got a lot of cards wishing me happy birthday. And Saturday, I mean, it was wonderful. They had the cake and... a
big bow tie, right?
Yeah.
And the mayor wore his bow tie, I know.
Yeah. And, well, it was quite interesting that the city would do that for me. The city has been extremely good to me because I don't know if you know, I was the first citizen of the year. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then I was called Mr. Leominster, and then Mr. Christmas, and then when the Fitchburg celebrated their 100th anniversary, they were looking for 100 people that made the difference, and I was one of them.
Nice.
Yeah. And also, I don't know if you know about the playground that they have on 3rd Street?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They named this after me. Then I think the Sentinel had a Rotary Club with. I had gone there for a dinner.
You're in the calendar.
Yeah, yeah. Did you see it?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I did. Do you know when that photo was taken?
Oh, that's about 1945, I think. Yeah. It's rosewood that I use for that. It's a dark wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you come to Leominster?
7 years ago. I was 12 years old.
And what brought your family here?
What's that?
Why did your family move here?
In 1923, there was no more work in Canada. So we had a Ford. And we could go, 25, 30 miles from the house in one day and back. It wasn't like if it was a horse.
Yeah.
And so my father says, there is work. I understand there's work in Drummondville. Why don't we go and see if we can have a job there? So there was my two brothers and my sister and my father. So they all went. And I always remember that we had gone after Grandma to spend the day with us, And I always see her at noontime at the end of the table in a rocking chair, taking a bite and rocking. And then my mother says, well, would you read my tea leaf? So she looked at the cup and she says, your husband is coming back tonight with the kids and they haven't got work. But 3 days from now, they will leave to go much farther, and there they will do well. And so we had two uncles in Leominster here on farms, and we had a neighbor that said there was work here. So at dinner table, my brother Gene says, well, I'm going to Leominster. We can't find work here. So my brother Lucian says, I'm going too. And my sister says, well, if you two are going, I'm going too. My father says, if everybody is going, I'm going. So the four of them, like grandmother had said, exactly 3 days after she was up the house, they left to come here. And then just before vacation, my dad called up, and he says that he would come after us. And we got here 2 weeks before the 4th of July.